It's gonna be all right.
Are we sure? Ready?
Congratulations on season 2.
Thank you.
I really enjoy the show. And one of the things that struck me that I just want to ask you right off the bat is how this show is able to balance having comedic elements but dealing with such heavy topics.
Well, it's Sharon who's pulled it off in the writing, but I think it's sort of not a comedy. And I think people enjoy the complexity of it. So is it a tragic comedy or it's a problematic show? It's amazing how it treads that path between thriller, comedy, tragedy, and, you know, human nature story and a family. I think there's so many elements in it, and she seems to keep them all spinning brilliantly. So it's everything. I've really enjoyed that, seeing that and being in it.
Absolutely. Anne-Marie, what's your take on it?
I think it's life, no? Life is all of those things. And at moments of crisis, that's when we need to laugh most. And I think families are messy. And inside of that, there's so much heat, isn't there? And so much disregard and disrespect and all of those things alongside huge amounts of love. So I think Sharon just cherry picks, doesn't she? And slaloms between all of those things.
Yeah.
And that's what great writers do, I think.
I have to ask you, because your character, wow, things escalate quickly. And I wanted to know how it was revealed to you. Did you know the arc of your character up front? Or were you just reading pages and you're like, oh my gosh?
No, I did know beforehand, so I didn't want to kill myself. I did know beforehand, and I thought it was brilliant. I love it when people are a bit punk about storytelling and just throw a grenade right into the middle of everyone's expectations. Because all then everybody would talk about before we started filming was, oh my God, excuse me, what happens to Grace? What's going to happen to Grace? Right. So it's such a clever conceit to just get rid of that entirely. And so that doesn't become the conversation anymore, you know, so I loved it.
Absolutely. Okay. One of the things I absolutely love about this series is the sisterhood and showing that bond between sisters. And I want to know, in your lives, do you have that person who you'd hide a body for? Or, you know, and who is that person, whether it's an actual sister or a friend? Who's that person for each of you?
I have a friend. I have no sisters. I have only brothers, which was always a great sorrow to me. So in many ways, my mother was my sister. But in terms of hiding body, I have a friend who's like that, who I would hide a body for. Yeah, who's really good.
You're ride or die.
You're ride or die. That's it. We all, you know, I'm the same. I don't have sisters. The other girls all have sisters. So it's interesting, isn't it? But I don't. But I have sister friends. And I absolutely
rely on them,
and I would jump on a plane for them whenever, wherever. You know, it's because they're my chosen sisters, I guess.
Yes, they're the best, right?
Right.
Oh, thank you so much, ladies, and once again, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.